Electric car sales surge despite rising battery costs. May 1, 2022. Is this the frustrating new reality? Now that automakers are finally getting serious about EVs, and buyers are clamoring for them. A supply chain snafu's throttling the newborn EV boom in its cradle. Well, no. As is so often the case. Personal anecdotes are contradicted by statistics. According to estimates from evvolumes.com, global EV sales soared by nearly 120% in the first quarter of this year. Tesla delivered a record 310,000 EVs in the first quarter. Despite the fact that the company implemented several price increases in 2021. And another in March 2022. As always, much of the action is in China. Reuters reports that Chinese automakers NIO, XPeng and Li Auto all sold record numbers of EVs in March. Things are hot in Europe, too. A recent Inside EVs headline delivered the disturbing news that sales of plug-in vehicles in Germany were down. Oh, no. But when we clicked, we learned that plug-in vehicle registrations, pure electrics and plug-in hybrids did indeed fall in March by 6% year-over-year. But overall new car sales dropped by 17.5%. Furthermore, it was only sales of PHEVs that fizzled. Sales of battery electric vehicles actually rose by 15%. The top-selling EVs in Germany year-to-date are Tesla's Model 3 and Model Y. Other European markets posted similar gains in March. Recent world events have swept the most expert market forecasts aside like chessmen. For years, conventional wisdom has been that EV sales would take off only once battery costs reach the magic number of $100 per kilowatt-hour at the pack level. A price that would allow EVs to reach price parity with dinosaur burners. Thanks to supply chain problems, this now seems unlikely to happen anytime soon. In fact, after years of steady declines in battery costs, most experts expect them to rise this year for the first time ever. Reuters reports that the average cost at the cell level rose from $105 last year to $160 in the first quarter of 2022. Of course, as much as battery costs have ballooned, gas prices have grown more, thanks to Russia's invasion of Ukraine. And that's surely the main reason that EV sales growth is still strong. Will the party keep rolling? The answer depends on several factors. Margins in the battery industry are slim, so rising costs will be passed on to automakers, and thence to consumers. According to Reuters, the batteries used in China's best-selling EV, the tiny Hongguang Mini, may cost as much as $1,500 more than they did last year. 30% of the car's sticker price. Higher EV prices are in the pipeline, and they could put a damper on car buyers' electric enthusiasm. Fortunately, many industry observers expect battery costs to resume their downward march in a year or two. Once the current wave of investment in raw materials, battery cell production and recycling begins to bear fruit. As for the future of petroleum prices, that depends on so many unpredictable economic and geopolitical developments, including the behavior of various powerful but irrational individuals, that we shall not even hazard a guess, educated or otherwise. Source reposted and summarized from Charles Morris at Inside EVs. My take: the quicker that the ice age ends, the better. This includes PHEVs. Tesla Powerwalls to power clinics in war-ravaged Ukraine. May 1, 2022. Ukraine Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Digital Transformation Mikhailo Fedorov recently revealed that Tesla Powerwalls will be used with solar energy to power 2 ambulant clinics in the country. The clinics are located in Irpin and Borodyanka. Fedorov noted that the Tesla Powerwalls are particularly useful since the batteries help store energy. This is a critically important advantage considering that both Irpin and Borodyanka have been heavily damaged by the war. In a post on Twitter, the official extended his gratitude to both Tesla and Elon Musk for their continuous support of Ukraine. Tesla Powerwall tech will power up to 2 ambulant clinics in Irpin and Borodyanka. New solar panels and integrated battery systems will not only use renewable energy but also store it for backup protection. We are grateful to Tesla and Elon Musk for this continuous support. Fedorov wrote. Source reposted and summarized from Simon Alvarez at Tesla RT. My take: making the power grid more decentralized will help make a safer, cleaner and better future for all. Tesla Powerwalls are part of that process. Loaded car carriers spotted leaving Giga Texas. Tesla began deliveries of the Made in Texas Model Y standard range at the Cyber Rodeo earlier this month. So far the deliveries have only been to employees, with the new variant featuring a structural battery pack and 4680 cells yet to be added to the design studio. That may change soon. At least 2 car carriers fully loaded with freshly built Model Y standard range SUVs were spotted leaving Giga Texas this morning. This is a positive sign that production is ramping up and Tesla is close to kicking off customer deliveries of the new variant. In the weeks since the grand opening event, the holding lot at the south end of the factory has been quickly filling up with newly built Model Ys. While we do know the price of the new variant, we still don't know who will be able to purchase it. Musk has previously stated Giga Texas will supply the eastern 2-3 of the United States, and presumably Canada. That leaves out the western states and provinces. Most importantly California, which is their biggest market in the US. You can check out this drone flyover from Joe Techmeyer taken on April 27, 2022. Source reposted and summarized from Darren John at Drive Tesla Canada. My take: let's get those Texas-made cars out there. Half of all new Tesla models already using cobalt-free LFP cells. May 1, 2022. Last week Tesla unveiled its first quarter results. An impressive start to the year has basically produced the company's highest income in its history. All indicators are shown in green, including the use of cobalt-free batteries. In recent years, Elon Musk began promoting the use of LFP batteries in Tesla so as not to depend so much on the volatile prices of raw materials such as nickel and cobalt. Tesla has been working for the last few years to take the capacity and qualities of LFP batteries to a new level for the company. This endeavor makes sense by all means. Hardly any qualities are lost and much more stability is gained. Although in recent times access to materials such as nickel has not been particularly easy either, which in turn has forced Tesla to increase the price of its cars repeatedly in recent past. Analyzing the results of the first quarter of the year, Tesla basically presented some specific data in more detail, such as the production of batteries and their types. Almost half of the batteries used already have an LFP cell structure. The massive sale of units of the standard Tesla Model 3 and Tesla Model Y can be pointed out as the cause of this increase in the use of nickel and cobalt-free batteries, as they are currently the company's best-selling EV models, mainly due to their great commercial success in China. Diversifying battery chemistry is critical to long-term capacity growth to better optimize our products for their various uses and expand our supplier base. That is why almost half of Tesla vehicles produced in the first quarter were equipped with a lithium iron phosphate battery, which does not contain nickel or cobalt. Today, LFP batteries are used in most of our standard range vehicle products as well as commercial energy storage applications. According to Tesla. Source reposted and summarized from Nicholas Caballero at Talk News. My take: the LFP batteries are perfect for Powerwalls and mega packs and shorter range Teslas.